No mai anō. It's shaping up to be a weekend of two halves. We can see that front moving off us before some high pressure starts to build over the South Island, bringing southwesterlies across the country. Saturday's a little bit of a holding point between that high pressure out towards the northeast and a wet and windy weather system, which you can see right down in there in that corner. That makes its way over Saturday afternoon and will arrive in the far south and west on Sunday. So there's still plenty of rain around overnight for Te Waipounamu, the South Island. That starts to ease off in the morning, leaving some clear skies through Marlborough, right down through to Canterbury. But later in the day, it's set to become increasingly cloudy as the afternoon rolls down. The wind, and rain picks up right down south. Over to Te Ika a Maui, the North Island, it's not a bad looking day at all. Plenty of clear skies for most. There's definitely a bit more cloud around the Bay of Plenty and into Tairāwhiti. And as we head into the afternoon, you can see the potential for some showers around there, but it's nice and settled other than that. So starting up top, there's a bit of cloud sticking around in the morning, but that clears up later on to make way for some sun, highs of 25 for Whitianga and Whangarei. Similar story down here, morning cloud for everyone with the chance of a few showers for Whakatane. Northerlies developing around midday for Tauranga, but by the afternoon the sun should be out. And there's cloudy periods for Tairāwhiti, and as I said earlier, the potential for some rain. Easterly winds develop around midday for Napier and Hastings, as well as some cloud later in the afternoon. All of this cloud here too should clear to a fine day in the morning. Northerlies developing for the Kapiti Coast and Wellington early on, highs of 25 degrees for Taumarunui. But over to Te Waipounamu, the chance of a morning shower for most here, but they shouldn't stick around. Southwesterlies in the afternoon and evening for Westport and Reefton. And on the east coast, plenty of sun around in the morning. Ashburton and Timaru could see the odd shower, which will return in the afternoon, possibly getting heavy. Further south though, there's lots of cloud and showers around here in the morning. And the rain will return in the afternoon. It might be heavy for Oamaru too. But to our main centres now, cloudy periods and a chance of a morning shower for Ōtepoti Dunedin, returning in the afternoon with light winds. Isolated showers clear early for Ōtautahi and then return around midday, as well as some easterly winds in the afternoon and evening, high of 23 degrees. It's going to be a fine day for the capital, apart from northerlies developing in the morning, so a good day for cricket fans watching the Black Caps at the Basin. To Te Matou a Maui, mainly fine day here too, with a chance of a shower late afternoon or evening. Easterlies developing around midday, dying out in the evening. Tauranga is starting out with cloud, but that should clear up in the afternoon. Northerlies turn westerly later on, high of 24 degrees for you. And it is set to be a fine day for Kirikiriroa Hamilton. Apart from some morning cloud, you'll reach a high of 23 degrees. And in Tamaki Makaurau, it's another cloudy but fine day for you. Those southwesterly winds will die out in the evening. But overseas now, and there's plenty of rain around for Australia, including a couple of thunderstorms. Similar story in the Pacific. Samoa is looking the best tomorrow with sun and a high of 30. Back to us though, pretty settled for the top half of the north on Sunday, but it does get a taste of that nasty weather system on Monday. And there's plenty of cloud and rain around for Taupo and the east coast. It should settle down on Tuesday. Expect some showers around for the lower north from Sunday into Monday, but again, it's looking better by Tuesday. You can see the full effects of that nasty weather system making its way onto the west coast here. Rain for everyone on Sunday. Same story here. That front will be bringing strong wind right down south, as well as rain for Christchurch. So it's going to be a wet and windy weekend for some. Make sure you keep an eye on those watches and warnings. And that's it for your weather, Sam.
Thank you so much, Grace.